Just after 3:30 p.m., officers of the Northwest District received a report through the 911 dispatch center advising shots were being fired in the 6600 block of Zionsville Road, which is in the Pike Township area. Officers quickly arrived, as well as our partners from the Pike Township School Police Department, and ascertained that there had been shots fired on the outside of the library, not the school library, but the public library that sits here in the 6600 block, which is relatively close to the Pike Township School campus. Those officers went inside immediately to ascertain and see if any suspects were inside or if anyone was hurt. At this time, we do not believe that there is any injuries. Our officers did engage 2 individuals, which led ultimately to a foot pursuit, and both of those individuals have been detained by Northwest District officers. We will be out here for some time. Our Northwest District district detectives, they have responded as of well. And again, no students, as of what we believe, no staff, no faculty or anybody of that nature was injured during this unfortunate incident. Again, it did happen relatively close to the school, but it was not on school property or inside of the school. We work closely with the Pike Township School Police. Obviously, they can hear our radio traffic and we can hear theirs too. We work hand in hand together. That's why they responded, because they were relatively close. Those officers, as well as our Metro officers, went immediately inside of that building to make sure, again, nobody was hurt, and to stop what we call the threat or see if any suspects were inside. I will entertain questions. However, it's very early on in the investigation. I would encourage anyone with information, if you were in this area and saw what happened and you weren't able to speak with officers prior to our arrival, to please give us a call there at the Northwest District, and I will update you all with that particular number. I'll entertain questions at this time.
Is there any indication that the 2 that are detained are high school students?
That has yet to come out. Again, our detectives, that's a very good question. Jason, they were just arriving as I was coming up to speak with you all, so that will come out as the investigation continues. We do have multiple shell casings here, and we will be gathering those for evidentiary purposes.
Is there any indication, given the shell casings, were the shots fired from a car? Were they fired?
There was made mention of a vehicle that was possibly a suspect vehicle, but we haven't made it that far in the investigation. Detectives are just now speaking with those who are potentially detained. I don't have their ages as of right now. Again, I want to get something out as soon as possible to you all, due to the nature of this particular incident, due to it being to a particular school. As you can imagine, being a parent, you hear this on the news or Twitter or any social media, and you think to yourself, in the climate that we have in this country, where we've seen unfortunate incidents like this happen, I want to make sure that we got that information out to let the parents know, as you come get your children, that there's no students are injured, no faculty or anything of that nature. Anyone with information, if you want to speak with our Northwest District detectives, you can do that by dialing 317-327-6600, and that takes you there to the IMPD Northwest District, and you can speak with our investigators. Again, no injuries as of what we know and believe as of right now. We will be out here for some time. We do not believe that there's an immediate threat to this particular area. I know there was lots of neighbors. Any neighbor, you see police lights and those things. You want to make sure that your neighborhood is safe, and we do not believe that as of right now that there is an active threat to this particular area. You will see a high number of officers who have saturated this area, doing what we call a canvass, trying to speak with witnesses, anything of that nature.
Did you say, is there any reason known at this point why this happened?
Preliminary information suggests that there was some sort of disturbance, and for whatever reason that led to shots being fired. Again, you've heard me say this before, when it comes to conflict resolution, folks have got to understand how to resolve conflict resolution without picking up a firearm or a knife, for that matter, and hurting someone. So again, we'll be out here for some time. We're hoping that, again, we've got 2, we're not calling them suspects, but they have been detained and for further investigation.